How's it going, y'all? Roddy Riles coming at you with another video. Today we are coming at you with another KO knockoff, if you will. It is a Mafex knockoff. It is a CT Toys Black Suit Spider-Man, and I'm super excited about this because there is a couple paint apps. I'm going to probably fix them myself because it's just white paint. But other than that, a lot of people have said that this figure is really cool, and for the price of a Mafex and for the price of this, you can't really go wrong. I know it's not a Mafex. I'm not saying or supporting go get a knockoff, but if you're collecting on a budget, wow, let's just check it out and see if it's worth it. Taking a look at the front of the box, I don't have a Mafex Spider-Man, but I know what the box is supposed to look like, and this does not have the Mafex labeling or any of that, but other than that, it is kind of like the same. If you were like online and just looking and you weren't paying attention, or you're having a couple too many drinks or whatever, you know, you'd probably pick this up and be like, I got a Mafex for a good price. But it's not a Mafex, it is a knockoff, it is CT Toys. On this side we got a shot of the figure. You can see I got a damaged box. It says number 147 because that's supposed to be the Mafex number. Then on the back we got some shots of the figure and accessories and a big old sticker covering up the rest. On this side it says the Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man once again on the top, bottom of the box. And with all that being said, let's get this bad boy open. You can see where I'm gonna have to paint that spot right there. Here is our CT Toys Symbiote Spider-Man out of the box. Like I said, well, I don't know if I've said it yet, but like, if I didn't know better, I wouldn't tell you that this was a knockoff, other than the paint chip that I had on the spider on his chest and a couple other paint errors, because like the quality of the plastic, the articulation, it all feels really good. The paint apps on the face, like the Peter Parker head sculpt, it's all quality. Like, I don't know how they charge $15 for this, because, you know, actually I do know, because it doesn't cost that much to make a quality figure. It's just upcharge and shipping and all that stuff that companies pay for, and licensing fees and all that stuff with the amount that they charge. But, you know, when a knockoff company or, you know, a third-party unlicensed company makes a toy and they put in the time and the effort, they can really bring you something that's like right up in quality with something that you would pay like $70 to $100 for. So it's really impressive that this CT Toys Spider-Man is so good. Like, he's pretty dang good. You can see there's a little bit sloppy on the paint on the spider, and right there down below is where I painted. You can see the white's a little bit different, but you can't tell from far away. He looks really good. Checking out the height of our CT Toys Black Suit Spidey, he stands at about 5 3/4 inches. So it sounds about right for Spider-Man in my opinion, in 6-inch scale. Going over the articulation for our CT Toys Spider-Man, you can see the head goes backward pretty far, forward pretty far, to the side really well. Shoulders come up over 90 degrees because they have like an inverse butterfly joint that also works as a regular butterfly joint. We get bicep cut, double elbows. We get really nice torso articulation, although because the paint is a little thin on there, it does chip that spider down there, so I've had to repaint it a couple times while messing with the articulation. But we do also get some articulation down there. The main torso, actually, it's a ball peg. You can see that because it just came off, LOL. So let's fix that. Legs do have a drop down, come forward that far, to the side, back a little bit. He can touch his own butt quite easily. We do not get a thigh cut up there, but it does rotate on that joint itself. Actually, yeah, it's kind of a thigh cut, but it's at the ball joint. And then we don't get a boot cut, but we do get nice generous rockers. Comes out of the peg pretty easily. And we get toe articulation on those magnetic feet, which are swappable. So yeah, nice articulation. We can do all kinds of posing, like I said. If I had these two in my hand, other than the paint, I probably would not be able to tell the difference between the Mafex and the CT Toys version, just because they did such a good job with this Black Suit Spider-Man. Going over the accessories, first of all, because he's Spider-Man, of course he needs a bunch of webs. So we get a couple of different versions of some long webs for like web slinging and all that stuff, and they're like hooked, so I don't know why they're hooked. I don't know why they do that. But they just go over the wrist peg. I guess those ones are for holding in his hands actually, and these ones with the holes are for slipping over the wrist peg, so those ones go in some of the hands. And then we also get, I dropped it, a web backpack, which just slides over his arms, so that's really cool. Hold all his stuff in there, his normal clothes. Then we also get this unmasked Peter Parker head with the symbiote down there on the bottom. Like I said, it is painted really nicely. Usually that's an indicator of a knockoff, but they did a really good job with the paint on there. He even has his 5 o'clock shadow and the symbiote creeping up. And to swap that, you just pull the, well, once you get this neck in, really, it's really hard to get out. But you pull the whole neck out and you swap the neck. But he also comes with an alternate symbiote head. which is right here, and it's more wide-eyed, it's less angry, more just classic Spidey look, and it is a little angry because it's a symbiote. Then we get some shorter web slinging webs that go over his hand for like thwipping and thwapping all the bad guys and all that stuff. Then we get the swappable feet. Like I said, these ones do not have magnets. I don't know why you would need these anyway, just maybe for photography, but you know, other than that, you don't need those feet because you want magnets in your Spider-Man's feet. That should be a must for every Spider-Man, in my opinion. And then we get hands galore. Oh, look, we get magnet hands for him too. I didn't even see those before. So I'm probably going to swap those hands on there. But we get magnet hands, we get web slinging hands, we get web holding hands, we get open hands, all the good stuff that you would expect from an import figure, even though it's not actually an import. Well, it is because it came from China. But yeah, that's the accessories for our symbiote CT Toys Spider-Man. First up, for scale and comparison, here is our CT Toys symbiote Spider-Man with our black suit retro card symbiote Spider-Man on the left, and our Renew Your Vows regular Spider-Man on the right. As you can see, he is the shortest of the bunch. He's almost perfectly scaled with the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, but that one is also a little bit bigger just because it's Marvel Legends. Here he is with some Street Fighter X Lightning collection. So we got Power Ranger-ized Street Fighters. Here he is with some Jada Toy Street Fighters, some Valaverse, Cosmic Legions and Epic Hacks, Street Sharks and Biker Mice, some G.I. Joe Classified series, and then lastly, here he is with SH Figuarts Ultraman and our Moth-X Harley Quinn, because CT Toys Spider-Man is a knockoff of the Moth-X. So there you go. So with all that being said, y'all, other than having a couple of paint app errors, mainly just the little spot that was on the spider there that I fixed myself, I will say that this CT Toys Symbiote Spider-Man is pretty dang worth it because the quality is great. Like, the plastic feels good. It feels like it's an import figure. It feels like, I don't know what the Moth-X feels like I said, but I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference if you threw these right on the table in front of me, other than having that missing paint chip on his spider symbol. So yeah, totally worth it to me. If you guys like this video, smash the like button down below, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and of course comment down below, let me know if you've seen this figure, if you plan on checking him out and grabbing him, how your day is going, let me know all that stuff. Check out the Patreon, $1 a month for videos like this one early. With all that being said, I love you. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye.